Stop everything. What you're about to hear could end years of struggle or open the door to a completely new reality. This isn't cheap motivation or the watered-down law of attraction you see on social media. This is a code, a single sentence quietly used by people who effortlessly attract abundance. It doesn't just bring in money, it changes you. And once that inner shift happens, the world has no choice but to follow. If you feel you've waited long enough, get ready, because today you're stepping into the position of someone who already has. We've all heard it before. You have to work harder than everyone else. Wake up earlier, stay up later, grind nonstop to become wealthy. But look around. How many people do you know who work themselves to exhaustion and still live under debt and stress every month? And on the other hand, how many live freely and abundantly without being the hardest workers or the smartest? Why is that? The answer isn't taught in school. It's a state of consciousness. It's not what you do, it's who you are while you do it. How you see yourself. The vibration you carry. Your financial reality has never been about effort. It's always been about identity. Effort from a state of lack only creates more lack. It's like running on a treadmill, exhausting but going nowhere. But when you act from the state of someone who already has, reality begins to line up with that truth. Money, opportunities, and connections start moving toward you. This is what Neville Goddard spent his life teaching. He wasn't just a thinker, he was an experimenter. He proved it with his own life. Your imagination, he said, is God in action. What you vividly imagine with emotion is not fantasy, it's creation. And the main tool of creation is your words. Not just any words, but words charged with feeling and inner imagery. The universe doesn't respond to empty speech. It responds to what you truly feel. So he taught, don't wait for outside evidence to feel abundant. Feel abundant now, even with no proof, and hold that state until the world bows to your conviction. But most people get affirmations wrong. They say, I'm rich, I have money, I attract abundance. They repeat it dozens or hundreds of times, but feel nothing. Their mouths speak, but their hearts are full of doubt and fear. And the universe doesn't respond to the mouth, it responds to the heart. Affirmations without emotion are lifeless. Repeating them like a robot is like trying to start a car with no fuel, nothing moves. Miracles don't come from empty words. They come when the words sink in, breathe, and feel real. That's why before I give you the sentence, you need to know how to use it as a living seed, not as a childish spell. The sentence is simple, I have it now. Not I will have it. Not it's coming. Not almost there. Right now, I have it. I am. I live it. When you say this with real feeling, you step out of waiting. You stop hoping, begging, and wishing. You sit in the seat of the one who already has. This is what separates true creation from fantasy. Saying I will have pushes it into the future, and the subconscious always treats the future as something that never arrives. But when you say and feel I have it now, your subconscious accepts it as fact. Reality begins to reorganize to match that new identity. The universe doesn't give you what you want, it mirrors what you are. Even if nothing outside has changed yet, that's the point. The greatest human power is living the end with no evidence. Because when you live the end, time collapses. Tomorrow becomes today. You stop waiting and you start creating. So if this resonates with you, write it in the comments, I have it now. This isn't just a phrase. It's a declaration to yourself and the universe. It's saying the waiting is over. It's saying you've decided to live as the one who already has. And life will respond. Opportunities will appear. Doors will open. Reality will shift. Think about this. When you remember a painful moment from the past, your body still reacts. Your chest tightens, your breath changes, maybe even tears. Why? Because your body believes emotionally charged imagination. Now flip it. Imagine a huge amount of money hitting your bank account. See the numbers. Feel the card in your hand. Picture yourself buying without looking at price tags. Then breathe and say, I have it now. If you really felt it, something inside you shifted warmth, joy, maybe chills. That's proof emotion is activating the seed. And here's the truth, it's not about endless repetition. It's about immersion. A few seconds of deep emotional feeling are more powerful than thousands of empty repetitions. You don't need to say it 1,000 times. You need to become it, speak it, feel it, live it. Ask yourself daily, if I were already the one who has, how would I act? How would I move through the supermarket? How would I talk at work, make decisions, or sit down at a restaurant? This isn't about spending recklessly. It's about acting from trust, not desperation. Acting from abundance, not lack. Remember this, you don't attract what you want, you attract what you are. Wanting alone doesn't change reality. But when you start living as one who already has, wanting disappears, and certainty takes its place. Certainty shifts your energy. It changes how people see you, how opportunities find you, and how life flows toward you. This is the new identity. It's not pretending. It's choosing a new inner set point. Once the change happens inside, the outside world has no choice but to rearrange, because everything starts from within. So don't leave this as just a nice phrase. Live it. Breathe it. Let it shape your thoughts, guide your steps, and anchor your decisions. Wake up with it. Go to sleep with it. Make it your natural state. Because when you start to live this sentence, you start to live real change. And nothing is more powerful than that. Let this be your new beginning. I have it now. And life will reflect it back to you, moment after moment, day after day.